weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Brian. Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, Legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
So here's the Clippers starting group. We've got Green. And it's Allen in at the point. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Marks. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Christie. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Flanders. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to King. It's picked off. Left side, Green. And Hendricks gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Henderson with a screen on Allen. King, pass to Flanders. From the arc. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Outside, Green. Allen outside. Three-pointer. And Los Angeles, another three.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Here's King. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Marks. And again, New Orleans no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Now here's Allen. He's guarded closely. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's King. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Henderson, an easy 2 on the layup.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
Pass to Hendricks. Allen outside. Now here's Christie. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Henderson. The Clippers grab the miss.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Now here's Allen. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Green. Puts it up. And King pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 9. footer. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Christie up top. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Flanders can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 10. And here's Allen, coming off a 12-point game. Lets it fly. The rebound by Marks. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Peters. Here's Marks. He's scoreless. Here's Flanders. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Christie with the ball. He's got 6. Driving inside. Here's Anderson. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Here's King. Allen defending. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Fires the 3, and there's Christie. That one's good on the assist by Allen. Christie's got 9.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Marks. Here's Flanders. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Anderson passes to Christie. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Henderson with a screen on Allen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offense.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's King. Pass to Henderson. Here's King. Allen defending. Clock at 6. Here's King. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. King's got his second bucket on the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
We've got Henderson, and it's Garrett in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Allen outside. Outside, Green, 4-3. The Pelicans pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's King. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hendricks has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And it's Allen with the ball for Los Angeles. At one point, they led by 16. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's King. Pass to Garrett. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Back to Christie. Allen outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Henderson.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to Cotton. Here's King. Allen defending from 11 feet away. The rebound by Allen. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Christie. They set the pick. And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's King. Allen defending. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Cotton. And again, New Orleans no good. The Clippers lead by 5. Green finds Christie. Here's Anderson. Allen, the pass to Green. From outside, off the mark.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Here's King. Pass to Garrett. To the wing, right side. Here's King. He's got 6. Here's Garrett to the paint. Henderson, the pass to King. That one's good for 2. King's got 8 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
A minute 31 left in the first half of this one. Here's Anderson. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Ramsey can't get it to go. Right now, a close game in New Orleans. Allen outside. Sweet little floater. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Mavericks in Dallas. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Miami Heat.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Pass to Anderson. And here's Allen. Outside Christie. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
32 seconds left in the first half. Garrett passes to Ramsey. Here's King. And he drops in the layup off the glass. King's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Now Green. He has 6. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Clippers on top, leading by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan courtside. Roll. All right, they're measuring up the shot. Oh, one more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throw. He's the one I trust calling the shots. Are you crazy, Kenny?
Well, all right. Good point, big fella. But only if he doesn't get to pick our ties.
Come on, you guys would look fantastic in bow ties. I've got some extras here. Here, Shaq, try this one. And here's one for you, Jet. Those are going to be great.
Ooh, I like that.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Jalen Green, and it's Christie in at the three. Pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Green for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's King. Inside, here's Henderson, and he slams it in one-handed.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And they pick up 2. Allen's got 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Here's Marks, defended by Christie. They grab their own miss.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's King. He's got 10. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
King. Personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got his second bucket of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The shot's good. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Anderson. Here's Hendricks. Allen outside. And here's Christie. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. And King pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Peters. Here's Marks, defended by Christie. Here's Peters. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside, Green. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Allen. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one.
One shot.
That free throw good from Allen. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Christie's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. Here's Marks. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Allen finds Green. Oh, sweet move. Missed inside. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to King. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball.
Here's King. Charles Bassey is out there with Henderson. And it's Ramsey in its shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. From down in the low post, it goes. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Wilcox. Pass to Green. Wide open. That one no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's King, and it's all tied up.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's now his 4th turnover. He's just been too careless with the basketball.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Pass to Ramsey to take the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Wilcox. From the top of the key, perfect, right between the eyes on that one. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Back to Henderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Wilcox. Shot clock at 6. And King pulls it down. King's got his 5th rebound in this one. Henderson, the pass to King. Back to Henderson. Pass to Bassie. Out to the wing. Here's Ramsey. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Swift, the pass to Green. They set a pick. Looking to get it going. Ramsey pulls it in.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Bassie. To take the lead. Ramsey gets the bucket. Ramsey's gotten 4 this quarter. The Clippers trail. Here's Swift. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
Loose ball. Los Angeles substitution. Number 0, Marcus Anderson.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Bassie. Here's Ramsey. Green covering. Henderson outside. Here's King. Now here's Bassie. Over right. Henderson, the pass to Bassie. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And he drives in. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. Well, Los Angeles shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Here's Wilcox. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Charles Bassie picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he makes both free throws. The Pelicans have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Garrett. Here's Ramsey. And there's the lob. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Wilcox. Driving to the basket. Green for 3. It's deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Number 13, Matt.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. And King pulls it down. King's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Pass to Garrett. Here's King. Down low. Here's Henderson. And he dunks it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Anderson. Allen outside. Outside, Green. Pass to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Goes to the fadeaway.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
The Pelicans have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Now Henderson launches a 3, sinks the tray.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Green against Henderson. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Releases. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Here's King. Pass to Henderson. The 3-ball. The Clippers grab the miss. Hendricks has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Christie. And he's going for the lob. The 3, Allen. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Garrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ramsey passes to King. To the left side wing. Pass to Garrett. Here's Ramsey. Here's King. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Green. Clippers trail by 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
It's been a struggle for him in the second half. A lot of turnovers.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Cotton. Pass to King. Henderson for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Allen. On the wing, Green, defended by Henderson. Green, the pass to Christie, to the paint. Here's Anderson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Pass to Ramsey. Here's Garrett. Here's Ramsey. Green covering. Oh, it's off target.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's Anderson. To take the lead. No good.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Green against Henderson. Allen outside. Green. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
The Pelicans call timeout. And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear New Orleans coach going over their plan during the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now Allen. Now Green to take the lead. Up again. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that point.
Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Here's Allen. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Eason rips down the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The 11-footer, count it!
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
On the wing, Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Flanders, defended by Christie. Oh, buddy!
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
The Clippers call timeout. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Outside, Green. Here's Allen. Now Green. Now Allen. Puts it up from 17. Oh, it doesn't go. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. The Clippers call timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And a 3 would tie it up. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, they probably have just enough time to do that.
And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now to present our player of the game.